Rolling with the punches had always been Simon Kovalic's operating principle. Keeping your cool in the face of adversity was a key trait for any intelligence operative. It was the kind of thing that kept you alive in the field, or even just when dealing with the never-ending bureaucracy. But in this exact moment, he had to admit to a deep temptation within himself to wipe the smug look off the face of Aidan Kester, newly installed acting director of the Commonwealth Intelligence Directorate. Instead, Kovalic smoothed down his shirt front, which Kester had recently gripped in a fit of pique, and attempted to restore his equanimity along with it. It wasn't every day you got accused of treason. "I don't know what you think you've accomplished," said Kester, his arch tone back in place as he carefully smoothed his slicked-back hair. He jutted his chin at the wisps of smoke still issuing from a terminal on the desk. Just moments ago, a command had melted the terminal's innards into slag. "I'm sure the Commonwealth Security Bureau's forensics team will have no trouble retrieving any incriminating information." Behind the desk sat the issuer of said command, Kovalic's boss, and if Kester was to be believed, co-conspirator, General Hassan al-Adaj. Hands steepled, the characteristic gleam in the general's eye was back in full force after the accusations hurled in his direction. "By all means, Director Kester. They are welcome to it, though I suspect the recyclers might be a more appropriate destination." Kester flicked his fingers at the man behind him, indicating the terminal. A pained look flashed across the face of Inspector Rashad Laurent as he stepped forward, ducking his head in the general's direction. "If you'd please move away from the desk, sir." The impulse rose within Kovalic. Move fast and with purpose. It was only Laurent and Kester. The former was the more formidable, but Kovalic suspected the bureau agent's heart might not be entirely in it. He could probably incapacitate them both in short order. All he had to do was... But in his peripheral vision, he caught sight of two figures standing just outside the door to the general's office. A pair of Marines, sidearms at their hips. A formality, perhaps, but not to be trifled with. Kovalic forced himself to relax. Let the tension ebb from his muscles. This wasn't a confrontation that was going to be won by violence. Not right now, anyway. They were still deep within the Commonwealth Executive Campus, and those Marines would just be the first of many lines of defense.